Welcome to Behind the Bill with Stefanie Couch. Today we're in Clarkesville, Georgia near Lake Burton at Burton Community Subdivision. And this is an amazing show home. This is built by McKinney Builders. It was designed by Lew Oliver Inc. and it was furnished in part by Magbee Luxury. I'm with Lew Oliver. Tell me a little bit about what was your vision for this community? What were you thinking about when you sketched these? And I really do mean sketch because you are still one of those guys that hand draws everything, which I love, it's art. But what were you thinking about when you made this community?
Well, Burton is based on the idea that we can revive the old town of Burton, which is now underwater. It's been underwater for 100 years.
Yeah.
And so when we were searching for a name for this community, it was natural to pull something that existed just a few hundred yards from here and revive it into a community. This is probably the only area around Lake Burton that can be ever developed into a true community. People ask, what do you do at Burton and why buy at Burton? Well, to me, there is the lake, and that's the primary reason most people come up here to buy, the lake and the mountain setting. I'm gonna say it's community first and it's lake and mountain second. We just happen to be in one of the most beautiful spots in the south here in the Northeast Georgia mountains. So it's the perfect setting for this kind of
Yeah, and you have a community area down by the lake, which you just finished an amazing boathouse. And tell me a little bit about that and what the design was there.
The boathouse replaced the old Kastner store, which had been here since the early 20th century. It was not in very good repair. And so we were able to reproduce a building exactly on the footprint of the old store. The community center, we have a grand room that is suitable for meetings, small receptions, community gatherings. We have a fitness room and a boutique spa. It has a massive monumental wood-burning fireplace. It has wood paneling inside, so it's a picturesque form that really captivates people and it speaks to the mountain setting.
All right, I'm trying to focus, Lew, because we got beauty everywhere. I don't know what to look at first. We got a lake view behind us, which we're gonna show, but I wanna talk about what is on this wall.
This is a thermally modified wood. This is called Solarwood. Magbee procured this. They ran the casing, which is our custom profile, and the sills to match. So this is just common pine. It's usually a much lighter color. And again, when you cook it to 850 degrees, you get color that is absolutely magnificent.
This is the view. This is actually Lake Burton we're looking at here. You can see the fog rising through the beautiful North Georgia mountains, the morning sun hitting the water in just the right light. I can't imagine anything more beautiful. One of the things I admire the most about your work is you always take such great care on the windows and doors, and your grid patterns and all of those things work so beautifully.
Liz Treadwell did a great job with color on this building. She does all our finishes and colors. The kitchen, we wanted to spatially drop the ceiling from this area to the kitchen and make the kitchen a little bit cozier. Instead of just a beam ceiling in the kitchen, or just a straight coffer, I wanted to do something a little more complex. Austin Treadwell is the builder from McKinney on this house. Austin's been responsible for, I believe it's 10 houses and the clubhouses here.
Come in here to this massive slab. This is a marble countertop here that you've got throughout the entire kitchen. And with the backsplash here, we don't like to impede that with receptacles. So we've cut receptacles into the countertop here, and we're gonna have a point pod pop-up receptacle to kind of keep our power supply for your daily use without obstructing the view of the wall.
And then when you look this way, we didn't want to do the typical Yogi Bear fireplace in this house. So we wanted to do a marble fireplace here, but we didn't want it to be out of character with North Georgia. So the interior designers chose a brown color for that marble. The door was something we worked on. We wanted something visually stunning. This door is 42 inches wide and 9 feet tall.
Thermally modified ash on this door, and you've got this beautiful reeded detail. Who made this for you?
Magbee out of Winder, Georgia, made this door, and they are my go-to millwork supplier. And they have old world craftsmanship. They're probably the most prominent old style millwork shop left in Atlanta.
And this Lew Oliver Millwork Collection, in partnership with Magbee Contractors Supply, you have all different types of moldings that would fit different vernaculars, different house styles. So tell me a little bit about what inspired you. You told me one time that you were just bored with the things that you were seeing on the market, so you decided to fix the problem yourself.
For the past 30 years, I've been specifying millwork for houses. And it seems like the available millwork's just gotten smaller and smaller, and it's become more generic too. And not only that, all of it was historically inaccurate. And so this collection is conceived to bring back powerful moldings and beautiful curves and elements to be able to categorize them as a certain style. And so you can choose these different types of moldings from this collection, along with transom windows, along with doors like this. And you can put them together. They're pre-curated to come up with a powerful kit of parts for moldings in a room. And what we're trying to do is make it easy to do powerful trim packages again.
Builders, designers, architects, this is available to anyone, and you can actually get this through Magbee Contractors Supply. They will sell to other people that aren't in Atlanta as well. We can ship this other places beside Atlanta. So the Lew Oliver collection is here and ready to sell. You can put this in your house tomorrow. And if you're interested in learning more, you can actually go to magbeeluxury.com, where we are going to be showing all of this collection. So I'm excited to see it. We have made it to the next house. So we're at lot 8, totally different look here.
One thing you see at Burton is a variety of building styles. This house is definitely a much happier mountain house because it has a much lighter palette and demeanor.
You have this beautiful bar here, white oak on this molding and the backdrop. This is all from the Lew Oliver Millwork Collection here, all of these casings.
The Cavetto molding up there, which again is that gouge molding, I like the way that Austin has taken the trim and he has painted it up until this little vignette, which is white oak with a dark stain on it.
We've come upstairs. I'm trying to take it all in, Lou. 12-foot ceilings. This molding on the top from your collection is so stunning. Like you said, this is a lot lighter and airier than the last house, and that morning sun is coming in on these floors through these beautiful doors and windows.
So the vision here is to really amp up the natural environment. This house has an overabundance of windows, and that was self-conscious because we're backing up to this beautiful wooded ravine on one side, which gives us our mountain feel, and then the openness of the lake view on the other side. And so it's no accident that the biggest windows, of course, are toward the lake view.
One of the things I like about how you've positioned these homes, and I know this was extremely intentional, there actually is a home on the other side of this house, which is kind of above it. But when you look out that kitchen window, you do not see that house. So it feels like it's very private, even though you're in this community that you've built.
Yes, yes.
Tell me a little bit about this bathroom. This is super unique, what you've done here with the shower glass door.
Yeah, so we got a little creative here. We have a big walk-in shower, but the glass was actually impeding into the walk-in space a little bit more than we liked. So we came up with this good idea for a double door. It kind of gives you more of a grand entrance, but also more usable space. Coupled that along with the lighted niche and tiled-in drains, they kind of give a more clean, zero-entry walk-in finish where you're not seeing the necessities of a drain. It kind of blends into its environment. You've got beautiful wall sconces on top of a marble top with white oak cabinets. It's really nice, calm space in this master. Another thing I'd like to point out in our reach-in closets as well, what we're doing now is we're backlighting the casing of the door so that your light shines to what you're looking at and not above what you're looking at. So you can get it's just a nicer way of doing reach-in closet lighting.
All right, we are upstairs on an incredible rooftop deck, and behind me is a beautiful scenery, but I want to show this floor. So this deck floor is actually black locust, And I've never seen this before out in the wild in a project, and this is a really cool detail that they've done here. Also, this space is already pre-wired so that they can turn this into an all-weather area where you could use it year-round. It does get pretty cold in Georgia, and it definitely gets hot in the summer, so already wired to do all of the things that you would need to do without having to reconstruct this. But really what I want to show you is this view from Lake Burton, Georgia. I grew up here. If you look down there, there's a marina where my dad had a boat. It's a very special place, and I know a lot of other people feel that way about it. There's some restaurants here, so you could walk right down, get a drink and get something to eat, and then get right on the boat, go to the community pool. This Burton subdivision is really one of a kind, so make sure you come and check it out. Well, thank you for taking us through this amazing house. This is also available. $2,450,000 is the price on this house. And if you're interested in living in what I consider the Garden of Eden of Northeast Georgia, the most beautiful place on earth, I think, a little biased, come up to Burton and check this out. Thanks, Lew.
Thank you.